Although there was an unfortunate outcome for 6 individuals in the Amazon warehouse collapse, it would appear that Amazon had done everything they're supposed to do in that particular type of event. So my hat's off to Amazon for doing what they're supposed to do. Unfortunately, when you take a head-on hit with a tornado, sometimes there isn't much anything can do. Aside from that, there is another unfortunate event that took place that night. An employee that wanted to go home, and Amazon would not let them leave until the storm had passed. Unfortunately, that is one of the individuals that had lost their life. And so there's a lot of what ifs being asked right now. But it's an unfortunate situation. From what I can tell, Amazon did absolutely everything that they were supposed to do. Let's go on over the article here. I'll leave the link in the description. New details emerge on deadly Amazon warehouse collapse during the tornado. And I will report too that they do not believe that there's anybody else missing or anything else. So it looks, as far as that particular incident is concerned, that everyone is accounted for. So it says here, an Illinois Amazon warehouse worker's girlfriend claimed in a Sunday interview that her boyfriend was not allowed to leave his work site during Friday's storm. He later died when the building collapsed in the tornado. Sherry Jones had dated Larry Verdon, an Army veteran, for 13 years. She told the New York Post her boyfriend kept in regular contact with her, telling her in a text message on Friday that Amazon won't let me leave until the storm blows over. Jones and Verdon live in Collinsville, which is approximately 13 minutes away from the warehouse. According to Jones, who shared 3 children with Verdon, the text was sent less than 20 minutes before the tornado touched down. Jones said she had texted Verdon that there was only lightning at their home. Friday's tornado tore through multiple states, hitting Kentucky hardest, where it caused scores of deaths and destroyed thousands of homes. Jones told the Post she does not really blame Amazon for Verdon's death, but the decision to keep him in place makes her wonder what if. It's a what if situation, she said. What if they would have let him leave? He could have made it home. According to Amazon, the Edwardsville warehouse where Verdon worked had received tornado warnings and was working to shelter everyone in place in a designated area. The company is donating $1 million to the Edwardsville Community Foundation, and a spokesperson offered thoughts and prayers to the victims and their loved ones and everyone impacted by the tornado. Still would have been nice to see a representative at the press briefing. At least 6 people were killed in the Edwardsville warehouse. The site employs around 190 people, and approximately 100 were in the building during the tornado. Amazon employees from the Edwardsville warehouse have told Reuters that they were directed by managers to shelter in the building's bathrooms for more than 2 hours. I was just getting in the building and they started screaming "shelter in place," David Kosiak, who had worked with the company at the warehouse for 3 months, said. We were in bathrooms, that's where they sent us. So again, it would appear to me that Amazon did what they were supposed to do. They got everybody, or tried to get everybody, in the safest place in the building. And again, I know there's some video out there on one of the local news affiliates to where it almost seems somebody is almost kind of somehow either blaming Amazon or blaming the architect because the building failed. And, there's not very many tornado-proof buildings in existence, nonetheless a warehouse. So, it's not, a tornado hitting, unfortunately, is not anybody's fault. We have to look at this realistically, and it's devastating. My thoughts and prayers, and I'm not just saying that just flippantly, my thoughts and prayers are seriously with everybody involved. And that's not just the ones that lost loved ones, but that's the ones that are dealing with the aftermath of all of it. Because you know what? There's also something called survivor's guilt. So my thoughts and prayers are with everyone involved. Everyone involved. It's a tragic thing. It's a very tragic thing. But it's good to know, regardless if it may have actually cost a life here, it saved many others. It's good to know that Amazon had their policies in place, that their policies were put into action, and that saved many lives that night. So anyway, you're not going to hear me jump on the Amazon bandwagon often, patting Bezos on the back. But, here they save lives. There's no doubt about. So I hope you all have a good day. We'll talk to you more on the live show. Shalom.